I'm not sure what value somebody sharing a video has with other people if they don't show the results. I got some seedless cucumbers that are poking through. I'm going to graft my squash and my melon on top of the cucumber. I'm going to cut these off at one of the cucumbers off. Actually, I'm going to do two at a time, and I'm going to let them get a little bit not withered, but less turgid, less firm, and that way when I go to graft on the top it won't split the stem. So when I do that, I'm going to remove the center two leaves here, and I'm going to poke a hole in it, and the hole is going to be poked in with this is a soldering iron tips, and I've got 3 different sizes here, and I'm going to poke a hole through the top, and then I'm going to cut off the squash and the melon, and I'm going to trim them a little bit, and I'm going to stick them in that hole. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of these cucumbers. It's already dry, but they're still quite turgid. I think that's the word. And I'm going to cut them off, and I'm going to let them soften, I guess, if you will. Alright, these are floppy. Now, turgid was the word I was looking for before. I don't know if I said turgid or not, but these are all floppy. So let's remove the center piece here, like I've seen in the videos. And we want to make sure that we scrape any potential growth potential. And let's see, we're going to get a squash. We'll try it with squash first. We're going to put this squash on top of this. So the first thing I need to do is make a hole in this that's about the same as the diameter of this. So we're going to get this particular one, and I'm going to stick it in. Twisting to make the hole. And it doesn't seem to have split. Make a hole there. I'm going to put this in here to hold it open. Now I'm going to cut this to fit in the hole closer. Make sure you can see that. I'm just going to stick it in. Let me trim it a little bit more on the other side. Stick it back in the hole here. Attempt to just like that. And that is what I'm going to stick in the dirt. I got a bamboo stake here. I'm just going to wallow out just a little bit so I can stick this in there and it can begin to root. And they say if you can turn it upside down without it falling out, that is where it needs to be. So I need to get this in the healing chamber, high humidity dome. That's them in there now, along with some Cantaloupe Grafted tomatoes. We'll see if they take. First time. I've got 4 of the melons to take, and 1 cucumber. The melon part died and it started growing out where I pulled the leaves off, and so that's back to a cucumber now. I've got that one, and that's a melon. And let's see here, I've got one here, melon, one here, melon on cucumber, and one there, melon on cucumber. I'm not sure what value somebody sharing a video has with other people if they don't show the results of what the topic is about. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to show you, this is the final bit of the video, and I want to share to you what the plants look like now. This is a cucumber grafted that the squash didn't take on it, but it started growing a little piece out of it anyway. The meristem, I guess, the growing tip started growing, and you can see the little cucumbers are starting to form here. So I've got me a cucumber plant for fall, and that's good. This is one of the melons, and it's flowering. I don't see any female flowers yet, just male flowers. But once I see the females, I'll pollinate it. But I've met the goal of why I did it. I wanted to see if they could grow. And let me see if I can get in here close here and show you what the graft looks like. There, it's about as good as I'm going to get. So that is, again, that's a melon, a cantaloupe type melon. It's actually a breeding of mine called Cantaloupe Cream, grafted onto a parthenocarpic cucumber. This is one of the plants. Here's another, and I need to wrap it around the cage here. Cage wrapping is one of the things I do. I just wrap it around the cage. Each wrap is 3 feet, and then I put something between the slats here as a support for a melon or a squash or whatever. So you can see the little flower there and a branch. The only thing I'm noticing different, and it might not even be different, is that it seems to be branching more. So the value of grafting melons is that a squash or a cucumber or a squash typically will impart being able to plant in colder soils. And so I don't know the advantage of planting cucumber on putting a melon on top of a cucumber. I don't know any real advantage to that, but it's fun. I thought I would try it because I'm going to do some squash and melon grafting, watermelon, in the future. This was much easier than grafting tomato, which I had struggled with. These are my last 2. I won't go over to that other one over there, but it's the same as this one, the same. They're melon on cucumber. Let me see if you can see the graft here. You can see the 2 cotyledons still. There's one here, here, and here, so 4 total. This one's withered. So you can tell that it is the melon because of the shape of the leaves compared to cucumber. But it looks like it's trying to grow again out of here, so it may try to grow cucumber again. I don't see any, no females on it yet. I'll keep my eye on it and pollinate them. I don't know that there's enough time to get any melons before winter hits, but we'll give it a go. This is Brent, you guys. This is my melon on cucumber video.